Welcome to Exposure Therapy. I'm Ryan and I am on Vancouver Island. I am at a location called Triple Falls. I've never heard anything about this, never seen pictures, but it was on the guide GPS, so I thought I might as well check it out. I just got to Vancouver Island like an hour ago. Hit up a brewery, Mount Aerosmith, just because. And now I'm ready to do some photography. I've got a few days on the island and looking for some late fall photos. Mostly going to focus on waterfalls, and this is the first stop. Well, the reason it's called Triple Falls, I'm guessing, is because there's 3 waterfalls. There's this one, the one I was at, and then there's another one, but none of them are that nice right now. There's just too much water and like big foam, which isn't very photogenic. So got that one composition with some nice ferns, and I think that's basically the best shot I can get around here. But it's always nice to check out a new location just to see what it looks like.
Sometimes one must do a little real-life airbrushing. Once I cleaned up a little, these falls made for a great photo. I used these ferns and brightly colored leaf as a foreground, and the colorful trees and foliage as a background.
Currently on the trail to Roswell Creek Waterfall. It's classified as Roswell Creek Provincial Park. This trail is really confusing. I was here once before and I never made it to the waterfall because it was too late in the day. On the trail, I lost the trail to get there, but it goes through quite a nice little forest, which you could probably get some good shots in here too. But I'm gonna try and get to the waterfall before it gets dark, and then maybe come back in the morning again and try some of the forest photography. It is about 2.5 kilometers, so it's not going to give me much time. Got about an hour and a half before sunset. So let's keep going. guess I realized I'm not gonna make it to the waterfall by the time there's any light left, and I don't want to walk back. I'm like still a kilometer away, and there's about a half an hour till sunset, so yet again I fucked up. So I guess I'm just gonna walk back and try and get any shots in the forest that I can, and then come back in the morning. It's so funny that I've done this twice now. I hate daylight savings.
With hardly any light remaining, I only managed one shot. The low light and long shutter speed allowed me to transform the rapids of Rosewell Creek into long, silky streaks.
So it is like maybe 8:30 in the morning now. The next day, I'm further than I was yesterday when I stopped. I think I'm less than a kilometer from the waterfalls now. There was a lot of rain last night, and it's still raining a bit right now. And it's pretty spooky in this forest when you're the only one. There's some bald eagles flying around because I think there's salmon in that river. I haven't seen any. I would expect there to be some salmon in there right now. I have bear spray in case the cougar or bear wants to get me. Sounds like there's a waterfall up ahead. So I guess you can't really see it from this vantage point. You have to hike around. Go anywhere. You're stuck with this one shot. It's a wide angle lens. It's probably why that's the only picture that exists. I might be able to go down over there and check it out. Going down there doesn't look like a really good idea. I don't know if I could get back out. Ay, ay, ay.
Even being limited to only one vantage point, the resulting photo is superb.
Not hitting. Can't see the waterfall from here. No way to go further out. Oh well, the worst thing that happens is you get to walk 3 kilometers in a forest, see a nice waterfall. It's not like people will kill for this opportunity. You know, those city dwellers who never get to leave because they don't have a car. They just work all the time. So I should probably appreciate that aspect of this, but it still sucks. Kind of see the waterfall from here. So actually I found a good shot. You can see that waterfall coming here, and you have this nice river and looking really good. I used my 40mm at first. I don't have a polarizer on it, but I think it still looks okay. And I've got my 16. And you can see here. The Medicine Bowl near Courtney, BC. The water levels are like really big compared to the photos that I saw of it on Google Earth and Allendale, so it looks a lot nicer than you would believe it to be. I didn't really want to come here because of the photos, but I didn't really have anywhere else to go this morning, so I came here and it's really nice. It's really fucking terrifying. Like, you fall in, you're a goner. There's like a sign about 2 people who are swimming that died here. I can't do it. I don't want to go anywhere near the edge. It's slippery on these rocks. But this is like the best shots are the leaves on these moss-covered rocks and these kind of curving through. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Trying to capture the like nice crevices, dark crevices with all these leaves, the rocks, the moss, sort of like a curve within a curve within a curve. I don't know if that's going to turn out, but I'm also noticing that there's like some really nice swirls and bubbles, so I'm going to go over there, hopefully. See if I can figure something out there. Some nice whirlpools. Not sure if I'll actually be able to get that with the composition. There's a leaf here with some nice dew on it, so maybe I can do a focus stack. Even with polarizer, the reflection isn't that, it's still popping. It's tough. With just a fixed wide angle, I'm not getting anything that I really like. So I'm going to switch to my fourth. Try and isolate some of these nice little swirls.
Turns out the best compositions were from the first spot that I found.
I'm just walking back from the medicine bowl. I got like mobbed by 8 dogs off a leash. The lady didn't even apologize for her dog's behavior. Miss Courtney for you. Gotta beware. There are no leashes. So my lens stopped manual focusing. That's why I left. Not sure if it's just because it was cold or what is going on. So now I have to deal with that. It's my last day here. I'm gonna get breakfast. My favorite place in Courtney, the Early Bird Cafe. And then make my way, find some spots along the way. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. Stay for sunset and then take the ferry back to Vancouver. So see what we can get up to.
Unfortunately, nothing of interest happened past this point, other than a really nice breakfast. Until next time, thanks for watching. Please like and/or subscribe, and have a great day.